Today on the channel, we got a big, strong boy in Tyler Bate, WWE Mattel Elite Series 115.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Elite 115 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got that big strong boy. We got Tyler Bate, but for all your Tyler Bate needs and a whole lot more, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Gotta get a deal out there. And of course, we're gonna do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're gonna take a look at the packaging, we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna unbox it, we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna see where it goes from there. And this big strong boy finally getting an updated Elite figure. We will compare it to his old Elite, which is absolutely god-awful, hot garbage if there ever was one. Can't wait to show you guys that in the comparison. You'll probably say, is this even the same character? Is this even the same person? We'll get into it in a second here. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And I better cut the box on this one here. Usually I pre-cut the box for the reviews, but I forgot to. So we're going to do it right here. How about that? But we got the old big strong boy right here, Series 115. Tyler Bate. Oh, what lies beneath that jacket? That's what we all want to know. And we'll find out in this review here. Of course, dating Sol Ruka over there on the NXT brand, as we know as well. So shout out to old Tyler Bate there, but looking good. Definitely a character that needed an update. Man, desperately needed an update. I'm happy we get this one here. Tyler Bate, of course. Big window box, WWE logo. Elite, WWE, 8 and up. Series 115, there he is. The biggest, the strongest little boy. Tyler Bate, certified authentic, Elite. On the back, got the glamour shot, got, of course, the tail of tape, got the blurb. We also got the cross-sell. We're unboxing every single one of these, and at the very end, we're going to unbox the Drew McIntyre Chase, and we're going to rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite. Stay tuned for that, of course, but let's see what it says about Tyler Bate from Dudley, England. Oh, Dudleyville. It's a great place. Just ask Bubba, Devon, Spike, Dances with Dudley. Of course, Big Dick Dudley. All the Dudleys, everybody, they came from England. Who knew? Height 5'7", weight 175 pounds. Finisher, the Tyler Driver 97. Watch out for that one. And it does say the big strong boy, and boy is B-O-I. Now, in my day, it was B-O-Y is how we spelled boys. But apparently, these young whippersnappers, these kids, and like my kids, oh, boy. Like, this is my daughter, Elle, to me. I'll say something, really funny. I'll say something just hysterical. I can't think of what it is, but, you'd be laughing. Trust me. And she'll just look at me and say, boy. I'm like, I don't know what that means, but I'll take it. I guess that's laughter with the young kids these days. The big strong boy made his SmackDown debut, reminding Pete Dunne who he really is, where he came from, and forming the new Catch Republic. Seems like a lifetime ago at this point. Career highlights: NXT Tag Team Champion, first ever United Kingdom Champion, NXT UK Tag Team Champion. So, shout out to Tyler Bate, and as I said, he needed an update. Behind the back, see you later, a rare occurrence. We don't do that very often, but we just did it right there. So, consider yourself lucky. There he is, old Tyler Bate. Not a lot going on with this one, though. We got some extra hands, but not a ton of stuff, but we do got some twist ties, and oh, that makes Todd perk up. Todd, you're usually showering when I do the wrestling reviews, you always say. But good to see you on the couch here today. And, of course, twist ties. That gets Todd's ear. He loves twist ties more than figures, as we know as well. Shout out to Todd McFarlane on the couch, as usual. Now, let's get old Tyler Bate out. See you later. Goodbye. Put the old scissors away, and let's get down to business here. Big strong boy business is what we're going to get down to. So he does got 2 gripping hands out of the package if you do need those. And then we got the finger point hands here. He's got the 2 pointer fingers. He's going to give you a double what you going to do, brother, is what he's going to do. But I do like the looks of the hands here. He's even got the tattoo on the hand. A nice little touch there, of course. But now we're diving into old Tyler Bate himself. And got to say, night and day against his last one. His last one was so pale, I think people considered it a translucent or glow-in-the-dark figure. I think that's what it was. He was that pale before. Nice to get this update right here. But looking good. We got the beard going on, looking good. 2 eyes. Got 2 ears peeking behind that hair. A mouth and a nose, of course, playing those human hits. Long brown hair going down, looking very nice. And then he's got the big entrance jacket right here. It says Tyler Bate on the back. Very kind of like 60s like or something like mod. Is it mod style? Is that what it was back in the Who days and stuff? Shout out to, of course, one John Entwistle, the greatest bassist of all time. I love me some Lemmy, but man, that John Entwistle, just unstoppable force, of course. The Ox, as he's known in certain circles, and I guess my circle as well. So shout out to Entwistle, shout out to the Who, shout out to Tyler Bates' robe, just bringing it all back. But very colorful, nice robe here, a nice one-and-done robe. I don't know if we'll ever see this robe again, so a nice little touch on this one right here. You remove the robe a little bit, and that's where the magic happens. We find out what's under that robe, and we got a little paint scuff. That's what we got right above the abs here. But he's got those tighty whiteys with a little bit of extra color, but he's got those tight shorts he wears too. I think somebody once said he was the most naked wrestler of all time or something. I mean, he just looks kind of like he wrestles naked. Even if he isn't, it feels that way. He's giving Midian a run for his money. How about that? How about that? But looking good. I feel weird saying that, but it does look like Tyler Bate here. I don't have any problems or issues. I don't see anything that's suspect, how about? But I haven't gotten to the articulation yet, and that's where we find our most suspect type things, but I did remove him here. He does got white wrist tape, and of course, got a big chunk missing in the white paint, so that's unfortunate. I will say he is a smaller guy, a littler guy, and I do see he's got some big, giant hands. These hands are awfully big. Almost reminds me of Drake Maverick. You remember that figure back in the day? Had to use some lady hands for him to make it feel right. I don't know if we need to go to that extreme with Tyler Bate, but I wish they would make a men's smaller sized hand, because he does look a little gangly with these hands. Maybe that's just me once again. But you do got the bare arm over here. The other side, though, he's got some tattoos on the arm and the hand, and then he's got the sleeve over here, and it does say Big Strong Boy. So he is definitely a big, strong boy. He's also a big A's fan, as we can definitely see here with the yellow and green attack. Some say, fact check it, Todd, on the couch, and Mark, you can help out too. He was a huge Ron Hassey guy back in the day. Yeah, shout out to Ron Hassey, but you know me, we're Terry Steinbach. This is a pro Terry Steinbach channel all day long. Shout out to Terry Steinbach. Good friend of the channel, of course, but looking good with the sleeve going on, but a few paint imperfections for me here. You got Tyler Bate on the back of his trunks as well. Love the like caramelish brown shoes down here, wrestling boots, and then you got the socks poking out the top. So quite the look on him. He definitely looks different than the competition or his other fellow wrestlers, of course. I do like this figure a whole lot. I think I mentioned a very stoic look on his face. Now, articulation here, I got a little bit of looseness there in the ab crunch. He's got a little of that frog, we call it. It's like when you're a kid and you're at the pond, you see a frog, you pick him up, and he's just waggling those feet and you're holding him here. That's what we got. He's feeling a little froggy. We're not a fan of that. Not a fan of that, of course. Arms all the way around for us, bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows playing all the hits, of course. Hands removable back force side to side. Head removable back force side to side. Loose abs, waist, big old tie. Uh-oh, we're not moving. Somebody get me a crowbar. So as usual, for whatever reason, the right leg is always the one that drives us crazy. Now, things have improved over the last couple of months, but we're back in the saddle again like a young Aerosmith with some action features here. Way too tight in the hips. Can't even go out at all with him here. He goes up just a little bit and it rides back down. So man, I was really hoping we were past this, but unfortunately Tyler Bate right here has the same issues we've been seeing. So the left leg, free, loosey-goosey. He can do all kinds of stuff with this, but this one extremely stiff, no movement out of here. Just absolutely wild, if you ask me. So man, the hits keep coming, and I'm gonna better clarify it right here, make sure it's true. I don't want to be blaming China when it's Vietnam's fault. We know how that goes too. Where is it? I don't see. Okay, I'm on the wrong shoe. Oh, Vietnam. I know that V anywhere. I see that V and I know what's up immediately. So Vietnam strikes again, unfortunately. We'll just never forget Vietnam. We should never forget these wars because we're doomed to repeat them if we forget them. We know how that goes. And let me tell you, I've been in the trenches. I've been in the wars in the grocery industry and the action figure wars. I've toured wars all over the world, all over the galaxy at this point is what it feels like. He will fit, hopefully, on a ringside collectible Mattel stand. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. But there it is, old Tyler Bate. I gotta say, a fun figure here. Definitely needed an update. Feels really like a first time in the line, in all honesty, here, because I do got his first version, which wasn't it a ringside exclusive once upon a time? Like I said, you can basically see through the guy. He's basically translucent plastic is what he is. But boy, if anybody ever needed a tan, it was old school Tyler Bate, that is for sure. So night and day difference between these two. Fun to have this, of course, if you're a completist, you're all in, you're a big Tyler Bate fan, you gotta have something like this. this. But if you're only getting one Tyler Bate, this is the one 100% of the time you are going to pick up. So a very fun figure. Quality issues aside, of course, but a very fun figure in Tyler Bate 115. But what say you guys and gals out there in YouTube land? Pick up, pass, long game, no game. I don't know what I'm doing with my life game. I better get a tan game. Maybe that's you. Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and my other YouTube channel. Check out my Patreon and check out SirPaul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads and on Instagram. Of course, new TikTok channel. Gone away probably. I don't know. I'm filming this before the TikTok ban. I just heard about this thing. I'm totally oblivious to the world outside of action figures and work and my family kinda, and Todd, you guys on the couch, of course. Outside of that, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Am I coming? Am I going? Is the world ending? Who knows? Who knows? I sure don't, but I might not have a TikTok anymore. And you know what? I'll sleep okay, I think. So there it is. Tyler Bate. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And like I said, turn on the old notification bell. So for Tyler Bate 115, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.